Alright, oh, whoops. Alright, so, like I said, I asked this to everyone. Whenever I ask you guys questions, it could, like, be personal and stuff. So it's not going to include, like, passwords or usernames or anything like that when it comes to personal.
Yeah, I got you.
But it will include personal preferences, and if anyone else that you know sees this or anything, that you've told them something else, it could affect you or anything, so I'm just letting you guys know. Is that okay?
Yeah, I got you, dude.
Okay, and then is it okay that I'm recording you and then I upload you?
Yeah, yes. That's perfect.
Alright, and I'm not going to sell any information, just to let you guys know. I know it's not personal or anything, but it's not going to really count. But I'm just going to let you guys know I'm not going to do that. So, when did you start playing the game?
I started playing, like a month ago, technically.
Alright, a month ago. When did you start playing?
Maybe like 7 months ago.
7 months? Okay, so the gap is pretty big here. So, compared to, have you ever bought the DLC pack that he has that comes with extra cosmetics?
No.
Have you not bought that?
I've never bought shiny rocks.
So how would you say it, like, how jealous or how would you feel against other people that have bought it that would flex it? Not saying that you do or anything.
I don't really care. I would probably just leave.
Alright, and then, please, hold on. And then for you, how would you feel against other people that haven't bought?
Wait, what did you say? Because I can't hear.
Please concentrate. So for you, how would you feel about other people that have not bought it? Would you say that you would be offensive to them, or would you try to flex it as you being better?
Nah, I would I wouldn't like flex it to them. I would like encourage them to get it. Like not like forcing them to get it, but like just telling them you should.
Alright.
It's a good bag.
Where's the other one? If he can't concentrate. Hey, Orange Monkey, please concentrate, please. Now for you, someone who has never paid for shiny rocks and someone as you who has paid money to get cosmetics, how would you say that you guys feel about each other for doing what the other one hasn't?
I'm not fazed by it at all. I'm perfectly fine with it. I'm perfectly fine with anybody. Like, someone can have the richest thing in the world. I won't care. I'll just be like, cool.
Yeah, you would encourage it, you would feel happy for them.
Yep.
I wouldn't really care, just like him. I would probably say, you know, that's cool, you have other cosmetics. I wish I can get those. But
yeah, alright.
No, I wouldn't, because it's spending money.
Yeah. And then for you, you don't have any, I don't think so at least, for like limited cosmetics, you don't have the bubblegum like he does. So like for you, wanting to get a limited item, how would you feel about another person having an item that you could never have again if you were jealous for it?
To be honest, if I didn't like the item and I didn't really care about it, because when I think of getting items, like when the summer update first came, I was like, should I get the bubble gun or should I get the duck or one of those? I was like, then I just didn't care, and I was just like, I'm just gonna wait for the fall update. Because I have 4,000 right now.
Oh, alright, that's nice. Alright, Orange Monkey, can I ask how many cosmetics you currently own? No way, man be tripping. Alright, I'm done.
Bro, this Russian hat is tripping right now.
Huh. So, how many cosmetics would you say that you currently own?
Huh?
How many cosmetics do you currently own, or since the last time you checked?
I only have a few. I don't spend that much shiny rocks. I say for like big limited items like this bubblegum.
Alright, yeah. So, compared to you, you said that you only have a few, so like I'm gonna estimate around maybe 1,000 or less, but you might have more. So because you have a lot more shiny rocks, and if you would encourage someone else to buy something that's expensive that you can afford and they can't,
Like
and they like
1,800.
alright, and they would like whine about it or like be salty or maybe be jealous and ask you for money or anything, how would you feel about that personally?
I would say, what the? My bad. Okay. I would say I can't really do that because like I wouldn't waste my money on someone that I really don't like know like that. And yeah, that's really it. I wouldn't like beg. I mean, I wouldn't like flex that I got a lot of shiny rocks and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, alright. And then, I'm gonna use Orange Monkey as an example. Say, Orange Monkey came up to you, and he told you that you were like a bad person or a bad player, and that you use like say your mother's credit card to buy cosmetics, which you may or may not have done. I know there's a lot of people that do that. So like, how would you feel about if someone did that?
Wait,
What would your reaction be if someone did that? Yeah.
if someone did that, I would literally. Well, I'm a strong person. I don't care about nothing. Someone can literally say anything about me. I do not care. Like, I just feel like they're literally talking about themselves. I would not
Please
care.
stay away, sir.
I would just like let them talk. I would just let them talk and get all of their anger out of their body, because they just have anger and they have home problems. They just have home problems.
Yeah. All right.
Where's the other
Or
one?
things
Orange
are
monkey.
Things are happening.
Yeah. So, Orange Monkey, so, how would you feel if you saw two people that aren't really, like, related or anything, e-dating, online dating, or, like, just hanging out when, like, doing inappropriate stuff online when it's against terms of services or anything like that? How would you feel? What would you do?
Well, I would feel like very uncomfortable. And like I would say this is a game about tag and monkeys. You shouldn't be doing.
Yeah. And then,
monkeys and tag. That's all. No relationship.
yeah, exactly.
I agree.
And then, say somebody came up to you and said something inappropriate, cussed, or just did something like, that. How would you feel about that? Like, what would you do about it?
Leave.
Bubble.
I would.
Leaves.
I threaten them.
You would threaten them, alright.
I have
So,
Bubble gum.
say there's a smaller kid or a younger kid that you can obviously hear, and you know that he's under the age of an Oculus or doing something that he shouldn't at that age. What would you do for that?
I would say you should probably not be on this game right now. This is a game. A lot of old people are on this game. You shouldn't be on this game. You shouldn't be playing. It's like some weird people on here and like grown people on here. You shouldn't. If it's a 6-year-old, you should probably get off.
Yeah, alright. Now for you, say you and Orange Monkey were inside of an Oculus party, so you guys were both friends and you wanted to hang out in Gorilla Tag. So then you both join Gorilla Tag expecting to play with each other, and then somebody else comes up and asks only one of you to help them or play with them. What would you do and why?
To be honest, if let's say they asked him, I would still help. I wouldn't care. I'll just still help, give him tips. We could just both help him, cause yeah.
Yeah, more the merrier. Now say that was you.
If that was me, honestly, I didn't like while I was playing Gorilla Tag, and I was actually learning from like YouTube. I wasn't really asking nobody stuff, just learning, watching YouTubers play. Then one day I just been like, gotta let it out. Just started.
I taught myself.
Yeah, you wanted to see improvement.
Yeah. Then I started playing Infection, and I was like, hey, I got a
I've
little
been
better.
playing for a year and a half, so that's the difference.
Oh, that's why you have such a good.
Cause I've been like, it wouldn't make me an OG, but I've been watching like Gorilla Tag players since like the old days, like when Gorilla Tag like first came out. But I wasn't
first
on it,
came
'cause
out,
I didn't
yeah.
have an Oculus at the time.
Alright. Orange Monkey, what would your response be?
That's grandma.
To what?
Sorry.
To like saying, somebody came up and you guys were in a party and you walked out and he asked you if you could help, but you two were expecting to play.
I would ask the other player, like, Grey Monkey, to come with us and we can both help and maybe teach. Like, let's say I didn't know how to elevate, but he did, and he wanted to learn how to elevate. I would have called him in, and he would like teach him how to elevate. And he didn't know how to wall run, so I would teach him how to wall run.
Alright, I'm going off my own experience and my own,
Hey, Stinky. What is it?
Alright, I'm gonna be going off my own example. One time I was with a party member,
What is it
and I
like
was
in your
teaching him how to
space
play,
on Minecraft?
but somebody else asked me to help him.
Oh my god.
But I've already been helping the person in my party how to help, like how to play and everything. So then I put him on hold and I helped the other monkey for around an hour. Would you say that was in the right or wrong, and tell me why?
honestly, this is my brain saying
Yeah,
this.
personal
I would
opinion.
say that, yeah. Not to be offensive, I would say that was like wrong because
Understandable.
like, well, no, actually, no. I'll say it was right because you can help anybody. There's. It's not like that. Like the next hour or the next day, you like get in a bad thing or something happens to you, or like you know that you're gonna get banned or something. So like, I would be okay with it. I'll just be like, okay, I'll just wait because you don't have to be like you could just be patient about things. You don't have to
Yeah,
just
exactly.
be always rushing and just always wanting to do
Take some
stuff
breaks sometimes. Yeah.
all day.
All right, Orange Monkey. What would be your response on that?
What a great occasion!
Sorry, I have hearing problems.
It's fine, but please, for any future questions, please stick around the platform and not go up because it seems that you've missed a few of the questions. But the question again, I was with a party member that I was teaching how to play the game who was quite new. He had around 2 weeks of experience, and I told him to wait because another person that had around half a week of experience, I'm guessing at least from what I saw, he asked me to help him, and I did for around an hour, and I put my party member on hold. Would you say that's the right or wrong thing to do, and tell me why?
So the right or wrong thing to do? The right thing would do is do what you did, and probably like maybe not for an hour, but maybe like 30 minutes, and then teach the other player how to play, and then keep on going back. Wrong thing would be only teach one player and just ignore the other player entirely and make one person lead.
Alright, so say, I want both of your responses. So first you, Brown Monkey. So what would your response to me be if you were that first party member that I put on hold?
I would probably just wait. Like, maybe I can teach myself, and I would try and
Practice,
teach myself while I'm on hold.
Alright, and what would your response be on that?
I would just practice myself learning tips. So when I do get the chance to play with that person, like the person that's gonna teach me, he would know that I know a couple things, and I can actually I don't know how to say the word. I don't know. I don't care.
That's good.
Never mind, bro. I do not care.
Cooperate?
Yeah, whatever he said.
Alright.
Cooperate? Yeah, I'm a stutter. I know I stutter a lot.
That's good.
That was literally.
So,
That's fun, bro.
yeah, really. I'll just learn and just keep on blowing, and just keep on practicing every single day.
Try to remember what he told you first. Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes that person wouldn't be here, and I'll just be by myself.
Alright. Now I got 2 more questions. I got 2 more questions, and this one is regarding something like you with stuttering. So, these 2 questions when it comes to cooperation with 2 people when I do it with them, I only talk about questions that regard social people, being social, and things that are social. So for someone like you or someone else who has a problem speaking, or has a problem being around other people, would you try to be mean to them and try to be rude because they are like that, or would you try to help, or would you leave them alone?
Well, to be honest, it's not a problem. It just happens.
Yeah.
I can talk
I didn't mean it like
perfectly
that. I'm sorry.
fine. It's not a problem. Yeah, it's happening. But if that was happening to someone, I actually have a lot of friends that have that. I had a friend that has a speaking problem. He speaks differently. So, yeah, I would not teach them how to talk, but flow them through how to. You know, I wouldn't say speak like a normal person, because he's already a normal person, but speak like we are. Speak that,
Try to help him with his issue, alright. Orange Monkey, what would be your response on that?
I would probably just leave them alone. Or, wait, are we talking about friend-wise, or just anybody instead of lobby? Yeah, if it was my friend, I would probably help them, but, I wouldn't help just, someone, I would probably, say, I would probably tell them how to say it, and then, I would
move
just
on.
leave them alone.
Alright, so, final question. So, when it comes to somebody asking you stuff like I am, I know a lot of people probably don't do it. How would you say your bond, Silver Monkey, with Orange Monkey, how would you say that you two have learned from each other and think that you guys could be friends together?
Well, I learned that he's
have a lot of
very
common.
modest. Yeah, I learned that he's a very modest person. He's very smart in the head. He sounds like he'll be like a real, deal when he gets older and older. Yeah, I think we'll get a good bond. I think we'd be like good friends.
Alright, and how would you say that you would have a good friendship or a bad friendship with him moving on?
We have a lot of in common.
Yo, green.
So we could
that's the guy. That's the guy that's like the perfect green color on the leaderboard, bro.
Yeah, I would.
Never mind. I forgot what I said.
Please
Don't
be
listen
quiet,
to
sir.
what I said.
I would probably make friends with them.
Alright, now you guys don't have to, but at this time I would ask you two to add each other and maybe talk, but you don't have to at all. But like I said, when it comes to doing multiple people interviews, I like it to see if people that couldn't get along before or just random people could be friends with each other because, it's my job and everything. I like seeing other people having fun, and I thank you for your time and everything, so...
I need to talk to someone. His name is something I can't say.
It is
And
alright.
he has the color and the cosmetic with it. Hey, you have a kick gun?
I wish. Actually, well, I do, but I won't. But last time I used it, I got banned for 8 days, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking use it.
Please don't cuss, man. But by the way, thank you for y'all time, and one more?
I have one more question. I just joined the casual lobby to try something out with Hertz. I changed my Hertz to 60. Do you think that helps me in any way? How does it help?
For me, I've never really changed Hertz. Now, from my personal experience, Hertz is just refresh rate, so it means how fast your Oculus changes screens and everything. So if you have 20 Hertz or 30, there's gonna be less frames for when your hand is here to here. But if you have 60 or 120, it's gonna be faster for when you're there, and there's gonna be more frames. So it's gonna
right now.
register a lot
probably
faster. So doing a glitch, like the slide glitch, used to be a thing. I'm not too sure if you can still do it, but it would be easier with higher frames because it would register it much faster and fling you higher. But having higher hertz, it's really up to if you're a slow player, if you do things slowly, if you register slowly. But if you're a fast thinker and you know where to go and you can do it quickly, having higher hertz would probably be a better option.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna put input in here for a second. I'm running on a PC, right? So I can run 220 hertz.
Yeah.
And that's it actually it's not a massive improvement or anything.
Exactly,
but
yeah, it's
if
very
you're
slightly.
trying to go a lot faster, especially if you're modding like me and you want to be able to tell where you're going when you're flying, it's quite important.
Exactly, yeah, because it registers faster and it shows.
60. I just had
It's more frames per second is what it is.
Exactly, yeah, it's refresh rate, it's frames per second, yeah. And then one more thing, if you didn't know, you're currently running on 60 frames. If you download the SideQuest app, it's completely free, and it's definitely nothing bad or anything. It's supported by most companies and everything, and a lot of people use it on a lot of really good VR YouTubers, so it's definitely good. There's settings that you can do when you plug it in through your phone or computer, so you can do it either way if you don't have a computer. And then you can do personal settings that are experimental, 120 hertz, which is definitely higher than the Quest 60. So if you're looking to get even higher, then getting SideQuest would be good.
There is 120 hertz. It's just experimental.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, you can go into experimental settings on Quest and do it too. But
yeah. And then once again,
It
thank
does
you for
affect the graphics,
thank you
though.
for you guys and your time and everything. I had fun talking to you guys, and I hope you guys have a good day. So
I'm
adios.
only on 60 hertz, the vert.